Hey guys, Mitch here. Today I'm going to show you a track. I just decided to make something like organic house from scratch. I'll leave the link in the description where I started. I used only samples only from FL Cloud. I decided to make something like a challenge or something like that to make this track, but I used maybe Kiss. I use Nexus, pad, and also sub bass and Riz bass, just to make main harmony. The rest I used from FL Cloud, and let me show you some parts of this track, and I'll explain how I made this track. It's an organic house track, so let's listen to it. Track sounds like that. It's something like a copy of this job. So this track has something like an Easter vibe, yeah, maybe Asian vibe, something like because we used flute, some FXs like flute, maybe the core. Yeah, it's something sounds like an Asian. I don't know. Let me show you what we have here. We have this rhythm section. Something like that. As I said, all these samples and loops I downloaded from FL Cloud. I have a subscription, but I didn't use it a lot. I decided to use more of these sounds now because I have a subscription on Splice. I really like Splice, but FL Cloud also cool library. There are a lot of sounds. And you can find sounds for organic house, for example. By the way, you can't find organic house in these genres. As you see, we only have something like Afro house, maybe closer progressive house. I decided to use Afro house and progressive house to find these shakers. and these bongos. And here I use reverb and delay to make it more atmosphere. Yeah, and as I said, I used Afro House and Progressive House samples to find these samples. I guess you can also find them and make organic house loop using just FL Cloud. So we have this tambourine. It's also from Afro House pack, but it fits good to our organic house track. I decided to use this harmony, these chords. Also I used pad. We have the bass line. Here we have wrist bass. And then we have most interesting part of this track. There are a lot of sounds. Actually, it's something like loops, textures, atmospheres, melodies, etc. It sounds like that. So the main thing in this genre is to put these samples together, but something like step by step. You don't need to use samples in one line, like vertical line. Something like we have all the sounds in one bar. We need to make something like story using these loops or part of samples. Because we have this piano loop, I decided to use just a part of this loop. We have something like that. First we have something like bells, then we have this flute, vocals and piano. As you hear and as you see, these samples go something like step by step, not all sounds in one bar, and it's something like a main big melody or main big theme with using these samples, and we have something like, as I said, something like a story using these loops. So let me show you. We have something like a swell. We have this texture. We already have a lot of sounds in this texture. We have these atmosphere voices. Also we have this flute. I used just this part. I didn't use the rest. I guess it sounds the same as I see, but I use just this part. So we have something like a vocals in the breakdown. Yeah, we have these effects like flute. Actually, it sounds like flute, but it's a voice sample. We have these bells. Sounds really cool. Also, we have this synth. And we have these vocals. I really like how it sounds. And as you see, this loop sounds like we have all these sounds together, but I decided to slice this loop and make the space between these loops. Also, we have this piano. Sounds really awesome. We have these effects, something like riser and down, effects down. We have this feel, but I decided to make a lot of reverb and delay. So sounds like that. Tell me, what do you think about this track? Maybe you want to create, produce by your own, something like in this genre. Feel free to check my links in description. I'll leave the links to Patreon and Boosty. You can find this project, FL Studio 25, and maybe you want to change something, maybe you want to aid your vocals, aid your sounds, maybe you want to create your own track. So you have something like a template, feel free to use it, but please change as much as you can, because I use all of these sounds. Maybe other guy who wants to make something like that, of course, try to be as unique as you can, because I think nobody wants to make similar tracks. Yeah, something like that. So Mensch was here. Bye bye, guys.